Down 0-2 is difficult. Can be done. I was on the team that did it in 06. Does Cleveland have that type of foul power? Do they have that type of will? They have to do a lot of things well. The two superstars have to put up big numbers. Kevin Love has to play. He also has to put up big numbers. I'm thinking 26-15. The others have to play well, have to shoot the ball well. They just have to actually beat Golden State, because even if you play well against Golden State and get a lead on Golden State, no lead is safe with Golden State. You really have to beat them like OKC was beating them when they went up 3-1. You have to outplay them, out-hustle them, outwork them, not make the mistakes. And you can't allow teams to beat you 5 or 6 times off of simple plays. Like if you're going to switch, like if me and Grant going to switch, I have to communicate. You can't let guys set screens, slip screens, and get 5 to 6 easy baskets, especially in their home floor. So it can be done. Does Cleveland have enough to pull it off? I'm not sure.
There's just been too little discipline defensively on Cleveland's side of things. Do you see a path at this point, Grant, that Cleveland comes back and wins 4 games? I mean, it's hard to see from here.
Well, for a couple of things. One, LeBron said in the press conference, mental mistakes. Same thing Shaq saying. Got to cut down on the mental mistakes. Too many, particularly on the road. I thought last year when we were here and Cleveland won Game 2, they made Golden State uncomfortable. You know, you saw Dellavedova get in Steph's space. They were more physical. Tonight, they were just waltzing around doing whatever they wanted. They got, like you said, easy drives to the basket. The help would come, find open shooters. They just played too easy. I think you have to try to up the intensity defensively and make them uncomfortable. I also thought the last time they've won, the last time Cleveland has beaten Golden State, they played Mozgov. Mozgov and Thompson got some time. We don't know what Love's situation is. Either he'll play or he won't play. But I'd like to see them go with the size a little bit, try to pound them on the glass, and maybe be effective. Mozgov last year,
he had a big finals game.
So you have to adapt.
29-point finals game.
Look, we saw last year Steve Kerr adapted in Game 4, went with that small lineup, and that was the key. Maybe Tyronn Lue has to make some, adjustments as well here going back home in Game 3.
Well, there have been calls from Mozgov. It seems like that ship has sailed and did a few weeks ago.
Well, it might, but here's the task that you would ask them. To beat a team that won 73 games, that's never only lost once, 2 times in a row, you have to beat them 4 out of 5 now.
Right.
And
that task seems very undaunted.
And Mozgov, your man, can put it on the floor. He can dribble. He can shoot the three.
Because you have to be able to defend that too as well. But you're asking them to beat a team 4 out of 5 times now. And
I don't think it's going to happen.
You don't think it's going to happen? No. I want to put it like that.
No. I don't think beat them 4 out of 5.
Here's the question for you. Since you amended your prediction from 5 to 4, how do the Cavaliers win 1?
I don't think
because that's the mission in front of them right now.
I would play LeBron James on Draymond Green.
Okay.
Because he has too much freedom on the basketball court right now. He is able to do anything that he wants because the guys are just not equipped. Like when I used to get switched off and had the guy play post defense, I was out of position. I wasn't a great post defender. I just wasn't comfortable in there. They're asking Love and Tristan Thompson to play 3-point shooting and off the dribble guy. It's just uncomfortable. Not saying that they're not great players in what they do, but that's not what they do. So I would put LeBron James to limit that. And then I would have J.R. Smith and Kyrie Irving play where they're playing. And I think that would eliminate one option that they have that is too big now.
But Golden State is just too deep, too balanced. You can't hide. Like you can put LeBron and move him around. They'll find somebody else.
Well, he asked me what I would do about I don't want to be Cleveland. He made me be Cleveland. He made me be Cleveland. So I said, what would I do? I didn't want to be Cleveland today. I wanted to be Golden State today.
It does feel like holes in a dam, right? You put your finger here, and there's a hole over here, and there's another one over here.
Tom and Jerry. So I think Tom and Jerry.
Well, also, too, I mean, Kevin Love, the difference, too, Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving, we know they're all-star caliber players. They're great players. But they're not defensive players.
Right.
No,
that's true.
And so defensively, you're taking a little bit of a step back. Dellavedova, I thought, did a better job last year defensively. Not the player that Kyrie Irving is on the offensive end. You throw in Thompson, Mozgov, Shumpert, J.R. Smith. You had more of a defensive presence in those 2 wins they had. You lose that a little bit this year.
I mean, he might be a 10-point player, right? That's what Kyrie had tonight.
Yeah.
And not only that, Matt, if you're not going to be a defensive player, you have to be a hell of an offensive player. Kenny, what's your quote? The playoffs is where you make.
Well, the regular season, you make your name. In the playoffs, you make your fame.
Exactly. So 7 for 17. LeBron's the king. He knows better. 5 for 14. Kyrie Irving not going to get it done. 2 for 7. Kevin Love not going to get it done. So if you're not going to play defense, you got to have a hell of an offensive night.
Final question before we go to break and hand it over to the Lake crew, because LeBron James was asked about it and he'll be asked about it over and over again. Does he need to go crazy in terms of aggressiveness and take a million shots to win a game for them?
If he's going to go crazy, go quick. You show highlights of him all the time. He has it at the elbow. The defense is over here, right? So what does he do? Fake left and go right. Bogut comes from the bottom, block a shot. If you're going to get it, as soon as you get it, 2 or 3 hard dribbles, okay, make the defense come, kick it, or go up and finish like you can.
That would
you
be my
hold the
rules,
ball.
Jack. I would say 3 dribble limit to everybody on this team.
Right.
That's you got 3 dribbles to make it happen. Pass
maybe
it,
3 seconds.
shoot it, dribble it. 3 dribbles, period. That's your limit. And then let's move and cop the rock.
And, Matt, right now, LeBron James, 17 shots. He's got to come out with the mentality, 25, 30 shots. Be aggressive. I don't care. I don't care if you miss most of your shots. He's got to set the tone. They're playing him one-on-one. He's got to make them pay. 19 points is not enough.
What they've done so far is not working, obviously. Maybe the change in venue will have some impact.
You want him to take 25 shots, but you don't care if he was missing? Grant Hill, the coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers, was fired after the finals.
Look. If I have Shaq, I'm going to Shaq, and you get 25 touches, and we're gonna sink or swim with Shaq.
Hey, it's not uncommon for your best player to have 25 or 30 shots.
Right.
Yeah.